guys, welcome to a reading. We're just going to I was meditating earlier and I was pulling out cards. I wanted to see what was up, and this is what I got. So it's more of a I kept hearing move like 5 times, and I wanted to see what the message was, and here it is. We have stagnation any day now, and it's not too late. These are basically like timeline, and I have clarifiers here with rats, someone working against you, behind your back, sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. And we have hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. With rat here, I'm seeing it as more of, it could be anything. It could be your mind, it could be anyone, like someone, you know, like honking down the street. It could be anything. What it's telling me here is to really not circumstances around you affect you, and if you have to, put boundaries. Also, when you deal with a situation or a problem, it looks like the main thing is to kind of, I'm getting a checkout vibe here, like checking out from the situation and really like taking a lengthy vacation and coming back to it with no growth in sight. So this is more of like a numbing thing. Like when you check out, kind of brainstorm how to kind of navigate out of it, out of the situation. And I'm getting a lot of you guys doing journaling, maybe even like moon manifestation, a lot of that, and you feel like it's very weighed down. Nothing's been happening, and I'm getting like heavy, something about like back in August something happened here that really anchored you some way, somehow, and it's been really stagnant. Like, I don't know what that is. I'm going to clarify very soon. But I'm seeing the dove here as an olive branch. It's more of really purifying your mind. This is how you trick your brain to really work for you. I think with moon here, you're being locked down by your own emotions, really getting affected. And I think you only have like an Achilles heel where you really get affected by the people that really have access to your emotions. And the way to trick that so you don't get weighed down, I have a feeling, see the meteor showers, like once this is triggered, like everything goes downhill. It's like that, and it's immediate downhill. With any day now, this is you really, the magician energy is Virgo, which is the mental, and don't get stuck with the like the cogs and whatever. Like, just do it. Like, I think the more you analyze, the more you like analysis paralysis, wondering the ifs and how am I gonna do this, to just really like lock it down, especially if it's like a project or something to do with the finances here, or just the circumstances getting out of a situation. Do your research too. I'm getting someone trying to leave a home. I'm getting like a very like a marriage maybe, or like a commitment, and the partner has, like, I'm getting escalating like verbal abuse, and you're kind of planning to move out but you don't know how. And if it comes to the point where you don't feel safe, there's like hotline that you could go to, or maybe like a close friend. And I'm hearing like all you have to do is ask for help. There's someone in your life that could actually help you. But there's something here that's going to be shed in your life as well. And I'm getting too, like, this could be you. Like, you know, rats come out at night. It's more of a, you feel like you've been just in the shadows, really not stepping into like your sorry, why is my voice turning out like that? It's you have not been happy, you have not stepped into like your higher purpose. This is a very way down, a little bit bitter, a little bit self-victimization, but you kind of snap out of that. But sometimes there's an edge to that as well, I'm getting. And I think since this is the middle ground, this is what you normally are. And something happened here. I don't know if it's just due to COVID lockdown or something happened here that really clipped your wings. And I think from since then, like, you have not really prospered mentally, financially, or emotionally. It's just been such a, again, I'm hearing downhill. Let me get Archangel Michael. Give me what does the collective need to focus on? How are my emotions affecting my relationship with this person? So this could be a family dynamic, friendship. So 8 is death, rebirth. So there's a gateway for this too, and this could be done anytime. But maybe you should look into the people that are in your life that's weighing you down. I need one more. We have, what are my best qualities? How can I best put them to use? Okay, so that's 7 and 8. I'm getting a lot of you guys know a lot of things, but not really an expert in one thing. Or you could be expert in one thing and then you're stuck in that one thing, and then you don't want to kind of venture out and see what else is out there. And I'm getting with age as well, like I'm getting like a fixed sign energy, like you love just what you know, kind of thing. I think I'm getting networking. I don't know how you could do that. Maybe in an organization, a pathway for you as well could be going into because I think the pathway here would be networking, and that would be part of the resources, right? Like gathering resources. I don't know what this new beginning for you, but I will clarify. But one of the main thing here is get a hold of your emotions, because if you do not get hold of your emotions, it will control you. And if you don't have control of yourself, that's like 50-50 from then on. So always remind yourself that. Okay, we'll see. Give me 3 cards, please. Okay, we have King of Water, the Chariot. So this is movement out of stagnation, and also King of Cups is basically the master of, I'm gonna say master of the universe, nice, master in really conquering emotions. This is someone that could step out of their emotions and really just look at the straight facts. Very gentle when need be, but this is someone that could really separate themselves from the situation and look at it just in a very linear perspective. I think this is what you need to apply. We have element of air. Likely it's developing. So it looks like what you're going to take flight here is an idea that could lead to your freedom. And this idea would be brainstorming next to your heart. These two need to combine. The moon again. So this could be a very, it's either like the moon is Cancer. Cancer is a very nurturing. So maybe you need to do a lot of nurturing. Maybe I'm getting like pediatrics. Maybe you want to volunteer like your weekends to, I don't know, like kids with cancer, and kind of, you know, read them storybooks. It's kind of like that, like little things just to kind of breeze you into a new direction, into a new perspective. And if you don't like doing that, it's just something that you have to try. Getting one more thing. And I'm getting someone likes to play board games, or a lot of Monopoly. The heart, love, romance, joy, bliss, 24. This is also manifesting from your heart chakra, and if that's blocked, everything will be blocked. And since the moon, which is represents our emotions, our heart, it is blocked right now. This is what you have to clear out. So who are these people, place, and thing that's blocking you from having like a full functional heart? You don't feel guarded. You don't go out feeling like someone is going to hurt you. And trust me, I've been there, because I was in a very abusive relationship, and I just wanted to fight with everyone. It was that way with me, and it was very toxic, and it took me 5 years to heal. But healing takes time. So be patient with yourself, but at the same time, while you heal, don't stay in one place stagnant and dwelling over and over again about the past, how it happened, how it hurt you, why did it happen to you. Look into that, take the lesson, grow from that lesson, and leave it as is, and implement that growth into you, and start manifesting the next phase of your life. Get me what is this? And also, the conservative is really highlighting here, and I'm not talking about like politics. This is being conservative with your emotions, being conservative with who you tell and who you love, who you let in your life. Because the heart is basically the key, and it's, once you give that away, it's basically handing the person, and if that person is not in alignment with you, if that person is not mature enough to take care of your heart, shit can really go downhill fast. So be careful, just protect yourself. Okay, we have mice. Oh my god, there's a lot of mice. So this is really, again, analysis, paralysis, illness, fatigue, stress, anxiety. And this is really, and the more you round and round and round, it's decaying your mind. This is a waste of energy. And this is the rat, the fear, going over and over and over again, the anxiety. So you have to take a leap, get out of this. It's just too much. You see 23, 24, and we have 7 and 8. There's a progression here. It's time to take the next step forward. Okay, we have Princess of Water, the moon again. So this is heavy. Ooh, you guys are probably really deep in your emotions. And what's messed up with the moon, it's a lot of fears, a lot of hidden stuff. This is heavy 7 of Cups and just Neptune. So you could get really stuck here for years if you're not careful. This is mental imprisonment sometimes. This is also a lot of hidden enemies. But the main enemy here is you, your mind, and how it controls you. Once you have that control over your mind, over your emotions, whoever comes at you with negativity, with negative words, saying, you know, like you're not pretty enough, you need to lose weight, or anything, you don't make enough money, like you don't feel worthy. And once that triggers start, I'm seeing 8 of Wands, like a rapid succession of attacks. Once that happens and you have solidified your boundaries and you've gotten control of your emotions, nothing can hurt you. You're basically going to be, you know, and this is the thing. Once you've overcome this, whatever this blockage, you're going to be limitless. Anything manifested from the heart is, it lasts a long time. And we have we have dog here. 13, beginnings innocent. This is really starting anew. I was getting purity of heart, purity of mind. This is really shifting your mind to new perspective. Maybe you've gotten so jaded by investing in people, place, or thing, in love, that has really taken a toll on positivity. You need to start loving yourself. Do little things like hum a song while you're cooking or brushing your teeth, sing when you're in the shower, like little things like that. It really starts just manifesting good energy in your life. And that's not expecting other people to do it for you. You can do it yourself. You can generate that kind of happiness all by yourself. And it's free. And we have dog, supportive friend, peer, sibling, pet, soulmate, healthcare provider. This is, you have a support group, or it could just be a pet. I'm getting like just heavy pet. I'm getting you have a spirit animal that you need to call upon, and it's just waiting for you. Where's my archangel deck? Let's see. Okay, so this is movement forward. Solar plexus, and we have sacral, song of divine purpose. We have Archangel Sandalphon. He's the archangel of creativity, basically. So this is what needs to keep on going. So humming, singing, dancing, do your little cha-cha or chopping salad. Doesn't matter. Just be happy. Just be happy. And we have Archangel Metatron, empowered self-embodiment. This is heart chakra with pink. So this is what's probably like the blockages you have right now, is really unblocking your masculine energy and feminine energy. There's a heavy imbalance in that, and balancing that out with your heart chakra. So that's what needs required of you. And you know, don't be afraid to love again, even if it's just little things for your children or for, you know, like the people you love, because you can never give enough love, especially if you really love them so much. So don't let this blockage stop you from loving. Okay, you have the ability to prosper. We have it's okay to go after what you want. It might just what you might want to. I'm so sorry. And we have you're in co-creation with the universe. So peacock energy is really putting yourself out there, not necessarily going on like back-to-back dates on a weekend, but this is really like being proud of you and putting yourself out there with purpose and pride. I'm just getting a lot of self-love here. I think you've neglected yourself probably. Haircut or like eyebrows, you little things, it's forgotten, because I'm getting like a depression. Maybe it's almost a year for some, even further than that for others. If you see here, it's really getting a hold of that crystal ball. I'm seeing it as a moon as well. Help is here so long as you're willing to take it. And I think Archangel Sandalphon and Metatron are here specifically. If you ask for their help, they'll be there for you. I haven't worked with Archangel Sandalphon, but I have with Metatron. He's one of my main guides, along with Archangel Michael, and he's very very gentle energy. Compared to Michael, he's very like large and in charge kind of energy, and could be very intimidating. But with Archangel Metatron, it's kind of like a fatherly, loving energy. It makes you feel secure, and you could easily work with that energy. So maybe this is what's being pushed towards you, is a little bit of gentleness. So, and since Archangel Sandalphon is more of like creativity, so maybe you kind of need to nurture a little bit of your feminine aspect, and then you probably head towards the masculine aspect. But there's a lot of self-love that is required of you here, but not drown in them. Self-love, but not drown in your emotions. Okay, let's see. We have Mercury retrograde with 51, reinvention. Mercury retrograde went in retrograde 30th or 31st, so it's gonna go direct 6 weeks after the 30th. So I think the window here to heal and really fix the mindset, I know it's gonna take a long time for some, but for those who are already halfway there, the 6-week window of this, once it goes direct, ideas are gonna start popping out of your brain. So if you have to like write them out, there's something here like there's a card here that says crack shot. I keep seeing that, and it's kind of like bullseye card, and I keep seeing that in my head. It's going to really propel you towards a new direction, and you don't want to miss that out. So it's either you're manifesting love, or manifesting a new career, or just a brand new set of friends. I'm getting like some of you guys want to travel. There's just going to be new opportunities here that might stretch all the way to spring. And it could also be for those of you contemplating teaching English to a different country. Try it out for 3 months and see how it is. And if you don't like it, okay, at least it is an experience, right? Just don't miss out. Life is too short. Okay, and we have 14 with Taurus. So Taurus represents the second house, ruled by Venus. Second house is real estate, stability, generating stable income, or lots of separate incomes. This is really what you're going to be honing on once the retrograde goes direct. It's going to really hone in on your stability. And 5 represents change. Right now 14 is temperance, basically balancing things out while in retrograde, and once it hits direct, shift will start happening for you. And we have 38, earth element, stability. So this is what needs to be focused on. And for stability to happen in your everyday life, stability has to come first from your heart, from your solar, and these are so important. I don't know what you do in life, but for some reason your feminine and masculine energy are out of whack, and that needs to be balanced out. Instead of having anchored it, it's going to be anchored in love. I'm hearing sidestep. I don't know why. I don't know what that means. Okay, and we have 29. This is 11. Shine. I'm really getting divine help here. I just don't know where in the timeline, but you're going to get help here, and it's going to be, I don't know how it's going to come towards you. I don't know if one of the archangels, they're gonna show themselves to you. That could be scary. But, or maybe in your dreams, since moon represents dreams as well. So you could be dreaming and it could come towards the answers around moon cycles. And we have accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. This is really surrendering. And I say, God, I surrender. Whatever happens, happens. I'm ready. And if you say those words, you say, I'm ready, it's like that. Just open the floodgates. Let it go. Like, just let it air out. And we have contemplation time. Spend time alone, meditating upon what you truly desire. And we have a new dawn. The worst is now behind you and positive experiences are on the horizon. So this is, sorry, like I should have I should have put it there. Anyway, with contemplation here, I'm getting it as more of, I'm seeing someone in my head writing down experiences for the past year, especially the ones that were really like, you feel like someone dug you a grave and kicked you in there and you were just left to rot. It's kind of like a therapy in a way where you write it down and read it a year or two later on and see how you've progressed out from that person. Like, that's sad, like, you know, and it's going to really put you in perspective every time. When you feel like you're down and out, you go back to this note or journal you've written down 2-3 years ago. I'm talking about like in reference in the future. So it's more of, it would really keep you at bay, it would keep you grounded, and it would really shift your perspective. The key here is really shifting your perspective. And maybe you guys need to, instead of looking at, like, notice your mind when there's a reaction, or like you hear a news gossip, especially around friendships. How does it react immediately? Does it go straight to negative or positive? Like, it could get really tricky if you don't catch yourself, but the more you notice how your mind works and how it truly works deep down, you could start really shifting that. I just see a lot of, since Taurus is heavily here, I always look at, because I read a lot of, this is way before Elon Musk got really like popular, but I read a lot of his like books or interviews back in the day, and he would just be very driven, and that's what it is. It's really having that drive, even if your back is hurting, your carpal tunnel is acting up. It's really having that drive to nail it down, lock it down, and do the work, because you're going to be rewarded. And I'm seeing this as well, is to have vulnerability to the right people. Okay, so let me get guidance, and I'll end it there. So don't forget that journal is in a way that would help you with manifestation. And for those, I'm getting someone writing a book about their experience. Do not lack on that. Do it. I've written over 45 books, and in the very beginning, this was after my Saturn return, I was reading books, like, I don't know, 8 books a day, and I was left unsatisfied. I was like, I need more emotions. I I need to feel more. The books are very not, it's not a facade in a way, it's more of a, it's just lacking. I feel so unsatisfied. I want to feel when someone is in love, I want to feel that emotion. So I was like, okay, so I figured that out since I was writing. I mean, I was reading already, like 8 books a day, like literally daily for 2 years. And maybe this would be a good idea if I just write. And I really had to recapture what I loved about love, and when I really fell in love in the very beginning. It was not like the puppy love, like the first one you get when you're like 16. This is more of a when I was 20 and I was in college and I met someone, and it was just a very differentiating, like literally you meet your twin at that age, you really don't know what's happening. Even to this day, we're good friends, but our lives have separated, and it's kind of teaching you unconditional love. And for years, I've known him for 16 years now, and we would still talk every month, maybe just to check in. If he's had kids, I had a baby, and it's just really like, but love is there to teach you something, and sometimes it's a gift. And if I feel sad, you go back to the time where you really felt like that real genuine love, and you're not lacking for anything, truly. So I think some of you guys need to write something about your life, so go ahead and do it. Don't let anything stop you. We have King of Earth, generous, professional, responsible, practical, a successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. And we have Four of Air, time to rest or take a vacation, allow more time before making a decision, meditation may provide answers. So maybe do this. Okay, so I'm getting 6 weeks of window here for you, of really contemplating what you need to do the vacation mentally, physically. This is really brainstorming what you want and having that vision in your mind locked in, and don't sway away from the vision you have. Gun for that goal with all you got, because this is where you're heading. This is the King of Pentacles. This is someone very stable, again, earth sign. This is someone that can generate generational legacy, money, successful business person, or in any shape or form. This is someone that sits back, plans, and execute. All right, so this is all I have for you guys. I hope it enlightened you some way, somehow. Like, subscribe if you haven't done so. Have a great weekend. Bye.